was born in a family where nobody loved me. From 5 to 10, I was beaten, choking, and brutally raped by my 3 uncles. I remember the times that I had to sit on the porch with no clothes on until I got so cold, till I came down with pneumonia. All the times that my mother reminded me that I was ugly, you're nothing. I wish I never had you. I should have left you in the bushes to die. All the times that my classmates laughed at me and called me voodoo and called me Scarface. All the times that I walked home and I got rocks thrown at me. All the times I was called Sanctified Lady. All the times that I was talked about. All the times that I felt ugly. All the times that I had nobody. All the times that I laid in the dark and I was afraid of the door opening and this man coming to get me. All the times that I just wanted to be loved. I just wanted to be her. I only wanted to be her girl. All the lines I stood in my life. Oh, I stood in the whole line, the club line, the food stamp line, the welfare line. Yes, you can do anything that you want to do. Yes, you can, baby. When I was 33 years old, I started Kennesaw State University with a 10th grade education, a GED, and I was reading on the 8th grade level. When my professor called me up and told me that I couldn't write, I could have ran, I could have got upset, but I still stayed because yes, I can. I can write, I can read, I can go to school, I can get a degree. Failure was not an option. When I got to Clark, Atlanta for my master's degree, failure was not an option. When in 2010, I started my PhD at Clark, Atlanta University. I had nothing. I had no money. I couldn't pay my rent. I couldn't do anything. But I knew that I had to do this. And I'm so grateful for my landlord who came over, who said, don't worry about anything. We got you. Thank you. I could have gave up. I could have quit. I could have said I can't. I could have said no, I can't do this, but I did. So just in case that you are thinking right now that you can't do something, that you can't get that job, that you can't start school, that you can't read and write, that you can't study, that you can't, just because you think that you have a felony or you've been to jail or you got something that's happened to you in your past, just because you think you've been raped or abused or molested, that you're not pretty, that you can't be loved, that you can't get married, that you can't be beautiful. Yes, you can. I'm a living witness. Yes, you can, baby. When the clouds come and the storms come and you just feel like you can't go on, yes, you can. I understand. I know how it is to have fear. My dissertation was rejected 6 times. All my classmates were graduating with their PhDs. And one of my classmates was texting me saying, Johnnetta, where are you? And I was so ashamed and so hurt to say that I'm not graduating because my dissertation did not pass. And I feel hurt and broken. And I wanted to give up. And I cried and I had a pity party for myself. But I got back up. And I did it. I did it. 14 years. I did it. Through the storm, through the sunshine, through the rain, I did it. In 1916, I will be hooded. Dr. Johnnetta McSwain, from GED to PhD, from felony, from shame, from home, from all that, from poverty, from stealing. Look at me. Yes, you can. You can make it, baby. I promise you, you can. My story is your story. Thank you for giving me the strength every day to get up and do this. Thank you for allowing me to be me. Thank you for loving me just as I am. They said, you can't be a doctor. I said, yes, I can. They said, you can't be a professor. I said, yes, I can. They said, you can't start over. I said, yes, I can. And today, I am Professor Johnnetta McSwain. I am Dr. Johnnetta McSwain. I am author Johnnetta McSwain. I'm the recipient of the Emmy Award documentary, Johnnetta McSwain. I'm getting ready to do my own movie, Johnnetta McSwain. So, just in case that you need to be reminded that you can do anything that you want to do, that you can be anybody that you want to be, that you can sing, you can dance, you can write. Yes, you can. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter if you was adopted, if you was in foster care. It doesn't matter if you've been in jail. It doesn't matter. Your past does not have to be your future. It's never too late to go to school, to write a book, to live, to love, to laugh, to marry. It's never too late. So just in case that you're sitting home right now and you feeling like, I can't, nobody cares, somebody cares, and that person is me. I know how I feel to be devalued. I know how I feel to feel ugly. I know how I feel to not feel loved. My mother never hugged me one day in my life. She never told me she loved me. So I know how I feel to be motherless. I know how I feel to be hungry. I know how I feel to be afraid. I know how I feel to not be loved. I know how I feel to feel like you last all the time. I know how I feel to be laughed at, to be put down, to be thrown rocks at, to be beat down, to be thrown down. I know how I feel. I've been there. Yes, I've been there. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be a failure. But I promise you that you can do it. I did it. GED to a PhD. So just in case that you think you can't, yes, you can, baby. Failure is not an option. And if anybody hadn't told you today that you can, I'm telling you, Dr. Johnnetta McSwain, yes, you can, baby. Yes, you can.
I'm slowly missing your smile. It's hard to deal with it. It's hard to keep breathing. And I know it's rough now. You got your head down, your head down. And I know it's rough now. You got your head down, but keep your faith high. We'll get through this. In spite of all the good things are coming, good things are coming. You got to believe. In spite of all good things are coming, good things are coming, yeah.
The one question Johnnetta always is asked when she tells her story is, how did you do it? As you'll soon hear, it's a question she's always happy to answer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Johnnetta McSwain. There are few greater voices on the horrors of child sexual and physical abuse than Johnnetta McSwain. She lived it and survived it.
But I woke up at 30 years old, and I'm so grateful today that the epiphany said, "Girl, you ain't cute." I looked in the mirror and I saw the ugly, low down, dirty, nasty. Not even I could call myself a woman. And I walked through my little Section 8 3-bedroom house, and I looked outside and I saw the poverty. I saw the men on the corner selling drugs. I saw the tricks on the corner. I saw the prostitutes, the geek monsters. And I realized at 30 years old, I hadn't accomplished nothing. I was a cycle of my family, generational. And I walked in my little baby's rooms and I saw my 2 little black boys, 5 and 12 years old. And I looked at them and I said, I gotta do something. And at that day, at 30 years old, I realized that every man in my family, my mother had 7 brothers, had molested me. From 5 to 10, I was brutally raped and abused. I was tied up. I had syphilis at 6 years old. My mother left me in the bushes to die. I had to sit outside on the porch in the cold. I came down with pneumonia, stayed in the hospital a whole month. I couldn't tell anybody. When the social worker came in, I couldn't tell nobody, "Baby, what happened to you?" I couldn't tell anybody because it was a secret. Tell the truth. See, I grew up in Alabama, Birmingham. I went to Home and Sanctified. I grew up in church where we wore long dresses, baby. So imagine going to school and you can't tell anybody your vagina raw. You can't let anybody, a 200-pound man, choke you and lay on top of you, and all I could do was think I was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was the most beautiful thing to me at 6 years old. I would put WW on my grandmother's right. She would turn around and turn around and turn around and turn around. Because I would imagine that I was Wonder Woman, but she saved me. She took me to a place where that man was on top of me. I was able to go there. I was able to imagine I was in my plane. I was imagining I had my castle. I was able to be somebody I was. And that's how I stand before you today. Because when I hear no, you can't, yes, you can. When I was told you have a felony, you have to do a year in jail for stealing, they said you can't get a pardon. 7 years I drove to Montgomery, Alabama, and got a pardon myself. When they said you can't go to college, you're 32 years old with a GED, you can't read and write. I walked to Kennesaw State and enrolled in college at 33 years old with a 10th grade education. Didn't even know about any parts of speech, baby. They said, "No, you can't." I said, "Yes, you can." So when I walked in Kennesaw State, I said, "I want to go to school." They said, "Are you sure you're in the right place?" "I'm in the right place." And I remember them saying, "You have to wait a year. You have to." I said, "I don't have a year." See, I'm running for my life. I don't have a year. See, I done spent 33 years in the streets playing, being a tree, being a hoe, being nothing. But see, today, I'm here to see who made the decision. Because Johnnetta McSwain needs to be here. So I walked to the person who made the decision. She said, "Why do you need to be here?" I said, "Because I'm running for my life. I have an urgency. I got 2 little black boys to save. I got to raise 2 little men. I have to break every generational circle in his family. I got to stop the welfare. I got to stop the prison, the death, the drugs, the diseases. I got to do something." So I started Kennesaw State at 33 years old with a GED and a 10th grade education and the first dream to be the first doctor in my family. So that my 2 black boys can be 2 men who can have a family, who can have to go to jail. So I want to see my 2 baby boys in the black bag. You understand me? So 2006, that was the first degree, Bachelor of Science in Communication at 36 years old. But they told me I couldn't stop there. I said, "Let me go ahead on and get the master's degree." So in 2006, I applied for Clark Atlanta University, Whitney M. Young Jr., social worker. 2008, I graduated with my master's 3.9 GPA. And at that time, I was trying to find who I was. And I was trying to find out what I want to do the rest of my life. So when I wake up and put my foot on the floor, that it was going to be priceless. I want to do something that I can stand on 285 with a sign that says "Work with Food." Until you feel that, you won't know what it is, baby, to work for yourself. Until you know that you know that you know that you eat good food. Until you know them days when the clouds come out, when the sun don't shine, you got to know that you know that this is what you got to do. Yes, you can, baby. And I walked on to wrap it up. So I had met my mentor, a Jewish woman. She said, "You have a story." I said, "I don't have a story." Because see, you don't know that you who you are because you're a product of your environment. See, you are what you are. You around who you are. Strength come in numbers. You're as powerful as the people you keep around you.
Sometimes